Excuse me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to.
Sorry.
I'm not restarting. Welcome to the next part. Let's play Ace Attorney. I just so happen to be in the middle of a yawn, which is really funny. In this part, we're going to finish off the last day of investigations for Rise from the Ashes. Episode 5. Am I recording? Yes. Look, I always have to check because I'm always scared that I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get things rolling. What we last did is talk to Gumshoe. Oh yes, from the resignation letter from Alfred and my controller.
Like, you know what, screw pal, I don't care. That would be a new record.
It was only a matter of time until my controller would unplug. Gosh darn it. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Chief's office.
Like 2 seconds into the actual game.
So we're gonna go to the Chief's office and figure out what's happening in here.
WA 24 Police Department, Chief's office. Oh, here goes Mr. Wright. Click. Oh, the card, right.
Mm-hmm. I still don't understand why he has a big evil organ like he's freaking Ganondorf.
Right. Just look at things go cheese in here. It's like, wow, the dust in here is worth more than me. We're gonna fight this now.
Detective Gumshoe's a goner. No, we'll just toss his card out the window. They won't know.
Well, he was stupid enough to follow us, so.
Well.
Now, Halbert, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Go!
Did he just get slapped?
Yes, I think Emma slapped him. We're a ghost.
I thought you believed in science, Emma.
Well, I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe she's someone that believes in both. The scientific and the supernatural. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking, I was just worried something might go wrong.
Aw, what a pal.
Well, it came to.
You're here. Then what's the point in giving us your ID card, you know? Good question.
Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in You're a jerk!
Nice.
Hey, don't get my card!
Too late.
Yo, tear it to him more. He deserves it. Or they were gonna get a chance to come in here. Yeah, I wonder why. Figured I'd look at myself! Besides, we're all in this together now.
That's... yep.
You really do want to get fired, don't you? No, if we're lucky. Come on, let's see if we can find out.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I didn't get to examine anything in here, I don't think, before.
No, I don't think you did. I think Yank kicked you out.
Yeah.
She stored it to the side of the hold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from a criminal affairs department.
Okay. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. Oh my god.
How loud is it?
Noise complaint? Hello?
Jack screws up a few calls him to his office.
Does he do it with the organ?
Listens to the organ for hours.
Oh god.
So what about that? It's his soul.
Dude, it's loud.
Seriously, after that, the detective can't hear anything for days because it's right in their ears.
Exactly. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally.
So either Gantz has earplugs or he's deaf himself. But, yeah, that's what I was asking. Aren't the Chief's ears affected? Oopsies. You never listened to him.
That's besides the point. I mean, to be fair,
well, I think you answered the question.
I know I talked to this one guy who played music really, really loudly where I needed earplugs, and I talked to him afterwards, and he said he doesn't wear earplugs, and he's just like, whatever about it. So, you know, some people could just handle it.
This was the thing 2 years ago.
The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. Something is suspicious about that photo.
I perceive it as a war trophy. Mr. Marshall took a picture here. But which Marshall? Who knows? I don't even know anymore. What is a Marshall? Then we'll Chief Gant's question Dark. You never knew. You just got later.
Gee, you think? Yeah, I too think I'm gonna be dead every hour of my life.
Of course.
This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy.
It's always been a meticulous cleaner. Well, yeah, but that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here?
No. Animals still keep a clean memory of their partnership.
Oh.
There's stuff legends are made of.
Yeah, but you know, Phoenix never heard of him.
Of course not.
Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? Good question. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office.
Excuse me, what about those plates?
Yeah, what are they doing there? There's a small picture framed on the left shelf.
Hey! What's a theme park? That is definitely not a theme park.
Yeah, it's a flower.
See this?
Unless this is a completely different shelf. No, okay.
No. I think I know what that is, and it's not even from this game, so I don't know why it's there. Definitely not a theme park, though. Look at the giant window. Which will crash through it and jump outside.
No, that's not what I think of when I see giant windows. This is the 15th floor.
I know! I'm just saying!
Saying what?
I'm saying that I'm just tired of my minimum wage life. There's a big detective on his train truck or something like that. Every day!
This is getting dark.
Not the sound. I think Gumshoe has a lot of dreams.
As long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Uh-oh.
Don't say that!
If
Don't say it.
If Gumshoe dies, I'm never playing this series ever again.
These stories up. Let's get out here. Wants us to see stained glass from the window. Really? Why didn't he?
Too much money.
Just sort of change his mind because you won't be able to see the view. Well, like, I mean,
Smart idea.
what are you gonna see? You're 15 stories up. Oh.
The whole city. Stained glass or not? I almost said scaned. It's not a huge window. Yeah.
It's a huge window.
It is a huge window. That's what I meant. I still read the not part. This is the real deal, isn't it? These armor and these weapons.
The real pal. She doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars this must have gone into this room?
What? You were paying for all this?
Do you not know how the law works?
It must have cost at least 1 million gumshoes.
Yeah.
Just for the armor. So I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
Okay, Yoshi.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't have any taxes to pay.
Shh, careful what you say. Who knows? You could be hiding armor as you speak. If the chief was hiding the armor, you'd be fired right now.
Yeah, I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. And now he goes, I'm not scared, I can be.
We're not saying he's not scary. We're just saying that, you know, he doesn't reasonably fit in the armor.
Oh, it looks like the chief's desk.
Speaking of that, when we were here earlier...
You two?
Oh yeah, he had a paper he was working on.
Yes.
Chief Jant!
Oh yes, that's me, Chief Jant. Giant.
Oh, that's me. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. I thought that was her.
This looks like a list of evidence.
I mean, he is the chief police.
Yeah, that's very, very in line.
Yeah, and my controller unplugged.
Gosh darn it.
A list of evidence. And my controller unplugged again.
Are you
And
going for a new record?
And it unplugged again. And it unplugged again. And it unplugged again.
Okay, no, you're just gonna learn the keyboard controls for that's the game's. In most cases, this runs twice as long as this, though.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, this little mine incident. What this is doing here?
I mean, people did move all the evidence away. Maybe
He did work on that case. That's not that weird.
Yeah, come on.
Although George really should have it, considering he was the prosecutor.
True. Hold on, well, to be fair, the case had nothing to do with us. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I wonder what.
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long?
That's right. There wasn't a lot of evidence.
I mean,
come on, look at your court record here compared to how long it was say back on the second case. Clearly, there's no consistency.
Look at all this evidence.
Look at all this super relevant evidence. Just focus on that screwdriver.
Look at this screwdriver right here.
It's so relevant.
Half-size list of evidence. Well, it's because they forged evidence. We've already been over this.
Oh yeah. List of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
What would the other half of the list be doing here?
Wait, she must be hiding something in that case.
It would appear so.
Evidence list added to the court record.
List of evidence in SL9 incident was ripped in half, so this part is all I've got. Excuse me? It's not ripped in half. The other half was just written somewhere.
Oh, you can examine the desk again.
Gosh darn it.
No clues here. No clues here. Oh, what's the chick's desk?
We found this inside the drawer. List of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Mr. Richard, for the other half of that list. Yes, thank you for acknowledging that.
What would this list be doing here? We better look a little more into this list. But first, I want to get into this safe. This is a safe, isn't it?
Save? Right with intrigue.
Have you never heard of this word, Gumshoe? Is this the first time you've heard of the word safe?
Okay. We've
Okay.
already broken into the safe before. Remember our last case?
Yeah, come on. Oh, okay, if you say so.
Looks like Kelly's answering this. Let's open it.
What's the code?
You don't have to think too hard about it.
A 7-digit number. I think I might know what it is. Well, you know, it's not ours. I'm not touching it. I'm not sure what would happen if we answered the wrong code. I'd better wait until I find something more definite.
7-digit number. Can you see this somewhere?
Nope.
Oh, during my birthday. That's not even 7 digits, you idiot.
What do you
That's
mean?
maybe it is.
I mean,
Maybe.
depending on how you write it, I guess it technically could be.
Mind you, I don't think any of the characters in this series actually have birthdays.
Why is this on the back of this?
Reasons, of course.
I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
Okay, so some guy is hitting somebody with a piece of chalk.
Yeah?
Did you find something?
Can't make it out. I'd better keep quiet about this for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Why are you eyes me like it was right?
Because I'm suspicious.
Of course, he's super suspicious.
I better not forget about this picture.
Phoenix, you're the kind of guy that's always been posture among us, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. This is safe, blah 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 blah. Shout out to him having the worst password in the world.
Seriously? Oh, do you know what it is?
I have a hunch, because he's, you know, the chief is really bad with passwords.
Oh, I know. You're trying my birthday.
Hey, I want to know.
What is his birthday? Curious minds.
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Input code. Might as well have it be 11111111. This is literally the equivalent of having it as all ones.
You know, I feel bad for my cousin because his birthday's on November 11th, so he literally, because he always said his past his birthdays, so it's always 1111.
Bingo.
What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal?
7777777777777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of that mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean? That ID number?
I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Or maybe he just has a fascination of sevens, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, you care to look inside? Yeah, sure, go ahead and stuff your head inside a safe.
I want to talk
Really?
to you first, actually. I just thought about that. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
You know, is it your sister's Gumshoe?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like you really shouldn't have been talking to Gumshoe there.
Yeah, no.
Yes, that's really sweet for Lana.
I honestly thought he was talking to Gumshoe, and I was like, when did we ever learn about him having a sister? I was so confused.
I'm thinking 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. I'm part of the Chief Gant's office now. No way Alana would have let him put up this giant organ. He pressed a strict policy preserving the crime scene.
It's a strange reason to leave it there.
He's just a warning to everyone else. Just always be alert. It was so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
Okay. Well then, I see.
That's Lana, that's... No one ever touches that desk?
I guess he does to clean it.
I mean, someone has to. Well, except Chief Gant. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Well, okay, that explains that part.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. So does that mean the picture on the wall would be Lana's and not his?
I think so.
Because that's like her side of the office? Chief can't.
Let me ask you something.
No, I'm the one asking you something. Sure.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, look, I didn't want to mention it.
You only came here to look around, right? Someone has to all my crime scenes.
Ready for it to happen again, for the record.
I mean, that's your only reason to come here, isn't it?
Ellipses. Why do you ask?
You don't think? Nah. Wouldn't be. No. Ellipses. Oh, no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more.
Completely dismissive. Oof. Hey, yo! Not so fast, buddy!
Look, Gumshoe's really easy to get. You know? Huh? What is it?
Someone told you don't worry about it. It's supposed to bother you, pal!
Not man.
Just don't let it go like that.
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering
you?
you?
You try his ID. You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? Yeah, he's master, right? What do we think of him?
He's suspicious, therefore a suspect. Chief Gant, so it's finally come to this. You have a shell beard. We should have known all along.
What do I think of him? Obviously, he is the most guilty man alive.
Yeah. Perhaps
Really based on the shell beard.
Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. ... Ellipses. Yet. Hey, that's a smart thing to do.
There you go. Ignore me again.
More like we're actually being rational for once in our life.
You know, it's amazing how capable Phoenix can be when Maya's not there pushing him in the wrong direction. Right in there! What does he actually?
Maybe he has those $20 that he was willing to give us.
It's 50.
Oh yeah.
Look, it's a short and golden cup.
This somehow looks familiar. Where have we seen this before?
You too.
What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth.
It's a handprint, isn't it? Hey, someone to shirt like that. What? Did you made up that design? I don't think so. Oh, well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that all that's in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. What a boring safe.
Mm-hmm. Piece of cloth, hand-printed, a broken shard from a cup. Oh, I don't get it.
Gant, hear me out. You could have just got rid of this and removed any suspicion on you for anything, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, right, I can't just let you take them. After all, it's money come line here. Your neck's already screwed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your card is going to show up on the record for entering his office.
Great, now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Something you show, detective.
How about we show you the vase that, you know, you were commenting on and how you put it together and then you broke it because there was a missing piece?
Yeah, that's probably a good plan.
What about this screwdriver?
Hey, don't you get the screwdriver?
Here. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar?
Oh, I remember when we just put that back together. Oh, those were the days.
It was yesterday. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Was this jar piece of evidence in that case? That's right. One of those jars had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found?
You mean this one? That was in the safe? No, never. Yes, that one! That was in the safe! Ellipses. The switch mark! Now you mention it's ringing a lot of bells! Let's see if it fits.
Yeah! Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. It's alright, here's some glue. How much junk do you just carry around with you?
Good question. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes!
At this point, I'm surprised that Emma wasn't able to give more conclusive evidence that Dark was a killer.
Nope, doesn't fit. Sorry.
Oh no!
There, it fits like a charm.
Yay!
That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly, knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe.
Mark.
In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
Oh. Hey guys, go over this!
What is it?
Piece just stashed! Dude, from the other... Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
It fit in the other side. Reddish line on it.
A reddish line. That's blood.
I don't get it. Why would you try to hide this in a safe? Unstable jaw updated in the court record.
Final fragment found in Chief Gant's office. Blood traces. Well, you know what that means.
That is super illegal evidence according to the evidence log they presented in this game. In this case, even.
The leather thing, though. The leather cloth. I need that, right?
Yeah, you still need to convince him to let you take that.
What if I don't know, do the glove? Oh.
I'm fired. I won't be able to give you any information. That's why I'm securing all of the system now! You understand, don't you? This is a negative, detective. You should want to share your information, though. Oh, who am I fooling? I've never had anything useful shared to begin with. Aww.
Aww.
Alright. Just stay positive. Oof.
What if I show him the fingerprint set? Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Honestly, I didn't think this would be it.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but now that I see it, it's like, yeah, that actually makes sense.
Well, I figured I would have to get the cloth from him and then use this on it. Like, that's what I figured what was gonna happen. But,
I don't
okay.
mean, either or. Well, I know what that is. So he wants to take some fingerprints. Okay, I'm glad he actually recognized that as fingerprint powder and he didn't want to start snorting it.
Yeah, seriously.
That's a great idea, detective. And then he can snort it. Alright, go to town, sheesh. Ellipses. Ellipses.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
Oh my gosh. That's not how it works.
So your fingerprints you want to take? Hold.
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about the cloth we found in the safe.
Oh! I knew that. Well, the handprint, alright. Jeez, your sense of humor. Okay, Mr. Let's check our prints.
I mean, there's gotta be prints everywhere on this.
Of course. Sprinkle powder on the cloth. Then let's go to the prints the rest away. Exactly same as the ones every other time.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a billion times. Alright, let's get this over with. You know what this means. Oh. I was gonna...
Just spill it on everything, but you know.
I'm using all the powder for this one fingerprint.
As you should.
No corner can go unnoticed. Except for this one, I must go for it.
Bonus points if you're one of the DS idiots like me where you literally filled in every possible pixel and then blew it away.
I would have. I gave it my best shot.
That won't be any good for Magic Prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Try to keep a finger then.
Alright, we're gonna do the middle finger.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't start with that.
I was thinking about it, but I figured it would let me just do this on every single print in the world. Perfect.
Oh, middle finger's actually correct.
Of course it is. Don't you know what series this is? Come on.
First.
It's not his fingerprint. It's not her fingerprint. Oh, it's Emma Sky's fingerprint.
That's actually pretty close.
I think that... I'm pretty sure this
might
is...
be, like, there's some very slight differences, but it's basically
I'll look at the others just to be sure, but it looks like a match. It's not Lana's.
No, Lana's is the next closest, but it's not her.
I mean, it would make sense. They are related. It's not Jake Marshall's. It's not Mr. Meekins. Yep, okay, it's Emma.
Okay, yeah.
This is when they compare, and they have a 0% match.
Of course. Chris Prince didn't have Marshall on there, he would have made sense. But then again, I guess he did die 2 years ago.
Yeah. No, how could this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match. Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, seems the prints are too old. Just say it's hers! They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, Dad. Look at Dark's prints.
Wait, that means Emma was the serial killer? Put her under arrest!
Hey, you over here. What's going on here? What are his prints doing inside the chief's safe?
Good question. Don't ask me! Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. This is the wrong person to be withholding information from you.
Yeah, this is a really bad idea. It's gonna blow up so bad. You're maybe should hold on to this. Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record.
Yep, it has evidence of something, but what bears the Emma Sky's prints?
Well, was I any help?
No. Of course!
I mean, he got us the card to get in.
Yeah. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless.
Is it Gant? Hi, Gant.
It had to be. It was his office.
Yeah.
He'd now write you in the coat.
Well, it could have been the security guard. Duh.
You can't.
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I am a man who believes in signs.
I read unfortunately too.
As I was walking my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog running right into a pole.
Aw, poor dog.
It's gonna thought I was a detective.
No. What a smart man.
Oh, you mean me, sir?
No wonder you were considered a legendary man.
I mean, it worked out for him in this case, so it's fair. Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to ask you all to leave.
Yeah, yes, sir. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Did we close the safe?
Nope, it's still open. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir?
You're fired?
Drop off your ID on the way out.
Uh-oh.
You won't be needing it anymore.
He's been fired.
Well, sir. We already knew this was going to happen.
Sure.
Now get out. Yes, sir!
Hey, he's not your superior anymore. You can say yes, biatch. We'll be on our way out too, then.
Oh, wait. You. The one without spiky hair. Don't go yet. He, sir? I'd like a word of you. Sir, what's a scientific investigator yet? You with spiky hair. You're free to go.
As her guardian in this situation, I should be standing in the room.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think he has much leeway in the situation. Mr. Wright!
Legally speaking, I believe I should be the guardian in this situation, and I should stand
Legally
in the
speaking, he is the chief of police, and your rights mean nothing.
Legally speaking, I demand my rights to be read to me.
If anything, you need to hear Emma's rights. Look, pal, I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
Thank God he didn't say, hey, do you have any evidence you stole from me that I can keep?
Yeah, he didn't even check to see if the locker was still open.
Yeah.
The chief's office is off limits. Well, no, you just had to go seek him like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew I'd be like this. No one said.
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Kent was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? I just was weirdly worried.
Anybody listen to me? I'm gonna try to send these other chief again. Later, pal.
After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
I wanted to ask her, but not Phoenix. Seems like he'd be the better one to ask.
Yeah.
Area 24. Detention center. Visitors room.
Well, I guess this fits about SL9 if that's still considered in the statute of limitations and everything's going over it. He has nothing to do with that case, so...
True. Miss T, so the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all that I can. I even told you I'm guilty.
What you told me over these past couple of days, it's absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Well, that's true.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
Oh,
Yes! Yes, she did!
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is lurking behind your words.
Oopsies.
It's me, Phoenix Wright.
You did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous.
Because it was me, Phoenix Wright, behind you the whole time. I killed everyone.
Wait, how do you know the cat?
Exclamation mark.
Seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. I mean, he did say something to that effect in the last case.
Hey, my controller unplugged.
Good job. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now's our chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Can I present to you my attorney's badge? Showing evidence is gonna do me the good right now. I've got to get Lana to tell me everything she's hiding.
Mr. Wright. You've followed by leaps and bounds. Starting to see the hunger in your eyes.
Yeah, because I want to show you this beautiful badge of mine.
Yes, I am desperate. Let me show you.
I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. I mean, what do you mean? There was a picture. That's clearly incriminating evidence.
And there was a witness.
Yeah, that's clearly...
spot.
And you admitted it. Clearly incriminating evidence.
Wait, why was this even a trial? She confessed. She's guilty.
Yeah. That's when it hit me. It's not that you were unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say?
No.
So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it.
Exclamation mark. You're right, I'm terrified of Emma.
If I'm not
So
mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence, aka Emma.
Ellipses. I mean, honestly, at this case, I'm still expecting the part where it comes out that Edgeworth gets under the microscope again.
God, I hope so.
There's a lot of evidence against him. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of?
Miles Edgeworth.
The one I'm supposedly frightened of. What is this person's name?
God, there's no Miles Edgeworth here.
Well, you can't pick Emma! You can pick her, you can pick Lana Sky!
Take that! The person whom you fear is this!
To be honest, there's someone a bit scarier.
Oh, that was my controller.
Ooh, heard that!
Who would that be?
Why, you, of course.
Yeah, I knew it. Me?
Yes. You seriously believe what you're saying, don't you? Now that's scary.
Damn. She's right. I am terrifying.
You seem to have the makings of a criminal in you, with all your fallacious accusations.
Well, you see, we may have done some things which aren't technically in our legal rights, you know. Just want to throw that
Some
out there.
things. Okay, fine. It's like 85% of everything we do, down to the breaths we take, may not qualify as legally enforceable. Care to spend tonight in the cell next to mine?
I mean, that's kind of a comfortable offer, sure, why not?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they spend more money on those cells than they do at the law office, so sure.
Yeah, if you ask me, you're the scary one. They're probably going to give the same response to everyone, unfortunately.
Yeah. You're afraid of yourself!
Take that! Otherwise, yeah, I would do it for herself. Well, Miss Sky?
Ellipses. Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor.
Yeah?
Don't forget your place.
I'm sorry, who's the one in the jail cell?
You're not even the chief prosecutor right now. You'll get your position back if you're proven innocent.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies.
Dude, Phoenix Wright, why don't you just say, look here, punk. You're not even... Look who's on the other side of the window.
Please tell me more about what you think you know.
Damon Gant.
Mm-hmm. We were partners till 2 years ago. Respect him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Forging evidence. Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a broad of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
Me.
And Chief Gant.
Yep, I had access because I was second command of that investigation.
But were you first in command? And my controller unplugged. Yes, you, but also another Damon Gant.
You really are going for some records.
This is a new record.
Ellipses. If you intend to Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case.
Well, you see this beautiful attorney's badge?
I mean, that's evidence for everything, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see a health bar.
Take that! You want proof of the chief's wrongdoings? Here it is! My attorney's badge!
Check it out. Placed right here for the belly. It looks pretty cool, right? that evidence proves someone is doing something wrong, though, right? It's not the chief.
Who would that be?
Why, you, of course.
Me?
Yes. You seriously believe what you're saying, don't you? Okay, we've seen this before.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Now clearly it's this picture. Now clearly
Obviously it's the screwdriver!
Oh, I should have known.
Actually, I said that as a joke, that's like probably the most plausible thing that it's come up for so far.
Honestly true. I just found this in this. Take that! I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece, this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident, which I stole.
I should have you arrested.
The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Yan himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
Ellipses. Touche, Mr. Wright. Such you surmise, I cannot disobey the chief's orders.
Yeah, you can.
Even means being found guilty of murder.
So who is the real murderer?
It's you, Phoenix Wright!
I mean, I already admitted to that. Why not?
Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
The murder of Detective Goodman!
Perhaps I should say, follow orders. If that's more accurate than cooperate.
Orders?
Although I can't tell you the details. I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. He really wanted it. Edgeworth guilty.
Damn. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Please, everyone believe that we wouldn't be here right now. You've at least managed to convince the judge there's plausible doubts.
Yeah?
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. Trunk's lock was broken. I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. Done?
The knife from the SL9 incident, the serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
Oh, okay. That would be Edgeworth's knife?
Mm.
So it's all your fault, I understand.
That's right. No, he was already dead. My hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes. It seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I punched the knife in.
Miss Star, huh? I mean, with his body like that, I assumed he was slumped over the entire time, so... Why'd you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
Oh, we got more. It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife?
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right. Then I called my sister. Tell her what happened and ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. So you wanted her to be an accomplice.
Yeah. You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone before us to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
But why? You didn't even get to talk to her about it. You were arrested before you said a word.
True.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day.
A bad feeling?
Truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? Well, it's because he's a desperado.
Exactly. I just really need some more alcohol, okay? The lead investigator for SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting to kiss die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
I mean, it was his brother.
Yeah. It really wasn't the best move on your part. You probably should have gone to Star instead.
Yeah. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He'd already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, the remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? What the...
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana, we're so close!
Friend my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator.
But I'm not an investigator, I'm a defense attorney.
Yeah, like, legally, you're not even allowed to investigate. Now, please.
It's literally the prosecutor's job.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of, why do we never see Edgeworth investigating?
True. Because everybody gives him all the evidence.
No wonder he's in this crappy situation now. No wonder! This is inevitable. Don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've gotta get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be content. We learned absolutely nothing.
And that's the end of the investigation.
No, it's not. Alright, well, in the next part, will my controller unplug right now? Yes, it just did. Nice.
Good job.
In the next part, we will be doing the final day trial former of episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, where we get to learn something. Stuff. Learn stuff. Which is going to be fun. This will be interesting. I'm curious to see how the end of this will inevitably play out.
Like they've made it pretty obvious that we're going after Gant at this point, but
it doesn't mean necessarily that he's the murderer. Ooh.
Nah.
And plus,
like what happened to Emma.
Yeah, we have to figure out what's going on with SL9. You know, there's a lot to figure out. It's crazy.
Yeah. And of course, there's everything going on with Edgeworth.
I mean, he's probably the one who's guilty of everything. I think we've been over this.
Oh yeah, like he's the one who's getting fired after this. Gumshoe's already fired.
Exactly. All right, so we'll see you guys in the next part where we do trial former. I don't know if we'll be able to fit it all in one part, but if we can, we will. So,
I don't think we're gonna get the whole trial. We might be able to get at least the former part.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Of course. All right, see you guys then. Chicken tenders.
All toast, toast, toast.
Goodbye.